In the heart of Kyiv, a city renowned for its vibrant culture and enduring spirit, tragedy struck on a day that began like any other. A Russian missile pierced the fragile peace of the city, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. First responders, their faces etched with determination and anguish, raced against time to pull survivors from the wreckage. Parents frantically searched for their children, their hearts pounding with a mixture of fear and hope. For the people of Kyiv, this latest attack was a stark reminder that their city, their homes, and their lives were not immune to the horrors of war. Air raid sirens, once a rarity, had become a grim soundtrack to daily life, sending residents scrambling for the safety of bomb shelters. Yet, even in the face of such adversity, the spirit of the Ukrainian people remained unbroken. Ordinary citizens, transformed into heroes by circumstance, took up arms to defend their homeland. In the bustling corridors of Okhmadit Children's Hospital, a young mother named Oksana Halak found herself navigating a parent's worst nightmare. Her son, 2-year-old Dmytro, had been diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Oksana Halak, despite the overwhelming fear, I clung to hope. I believed with every fiber of my being that they could save my son. The doctors and nurses, with their calm demeanor and unwavering dedication, had become like family, offering not only medical expertise but also a shoulder to cry on. Life at the hospital, though challenging, had settled into a rhythm of its own, but on a day that began like any other, the fragile peace of the hospital was shattered by the piercing wail of air raid sirens. Oksana Halak. For me, the sirens brought a new wave of terror, a visceral fear that tightened its grip around my heart. The nurses, their faces etched with concern, but their movements calm and measured, quickly ushered Oksana and Dmytro into a small, windowless room.
As the sirens wailed, I held Dmytro close, my body a shield protecting him from the unknown.
Then, a deafening roar shook the very foundations of the hospital.
In the immediate aftermath of the explosion, I realized with a mixture of relief and disbelief that we were both alive. Amidst the confusion and fear, the nurses quickly evacuated Oksana and Dmytro to the relative safety of the National Cancer Institute.
The National Cancer Institute found itself thrust into the heart of a crisis. The influx of patients from the devastated Okhmadit Children's Hospital stretched the hospital's resources to the limit. The hospital staff, already working tirelessly, now faced the daunting task of accommodating the newcomers. The weight of the crisis was felt most acutely in the oncology ward, where Dmytro and the other children struggled to adapt to their new surroundings. The missile attack on Okhmadit Children's Hospital sent shockwaves through Kyiv's healthcare system, exposing its fragility. Hospitals across the city, already grappling with the strain of the ongoing conflict, found themselves overwhelmed by the influx of patients. Medical supplies, already in short supply due to the ongoing war, dwindled at an alarming rate. Yet the dedication of the city's healthcare workers remained unwavering, fueled by a profound sense of duty and compassion.
For us, the parents whose children had been transferred from Okhmadit, the situation at the National Cancer Institute was fraught with uncertainty and anxiety.
The decision of whether to stay in Ukraine or seek treatment abroad weighed heavily on their minds.
The language barrier, the cultural differences, the logistical challenges of traveling with a critically ill child, all these factors added to our burden. Yet, amidst the fear and uncertainty, there were glimmers of hope.
The attack on Okhmadit Children's Hospital was a tragedy, a stark reminder of the human cost of war. Yet, even in the face of such darkness, the light of human resilience shone brightly. The doctors and nurses at the National Cancer Institute demonstrated remarkable courage, compassion, and dedication to their patients. The families of the children found strength in their shared experience, offering each other support and comfort. In the crowded ward of the National Cancer Institute, a sense of shared purpose and camaraderie emerged from the ashes of tragedy.
My heart, heavy with worry for my son Dmytro, found comfort in the presence of other mothers who understood the depth of my fear.
In the hushed conversations that took place in the dimly lit corridors, they exchanged stories of their children, their hopes, their fears. The children, too, found solace in each other's company, their shared experiences creating a unique bond.
As days turned into nights, whispers of fear and uncertainty began to circulate among the families gathered at the National Cancer Institute.
The decision of whether to stay in Ukraine or seek treatment abroad weighed heavily on their minds.
Torn between my desire to protect my son and my fear of the unknown, I found myself grappling with this impossible dilemma.
Evacuation offered the best chance of survival, but it was not without its risks.
As I wrestled with the agonizing decision of whether to stay or flee, I found myself navigating a labyrinth of uncertainty, each path fraught with its own set of risks and challenges. The weight of my responsibility, the knowledge that my son's life hung in the balance, pressed down on me with an almost unbearable intensity.
She sought advice from the doctors, their faces etched with fatigue but their eyes still kind, their voices still reassuring. She spoke to other parents, their experiences both a source of comfort and a stark reminder of the fragility of hope in a time of war, and she prayed, her pleas whispered into the darkness, her heart heavy with a mother's love and a mother's fear.
The language barrier, the cultural differences, the logistical challenges of traveling with a critically ill child, all these factors added to my burden, making an already impossible situation seem even more insurmountable.
Yet, amidst the fear and uncertainty, there were glimmers of hope. The resilience of the human spirit, the unwavering love of a mother for her child, the kindness of strangers, all these forces converged in the crowded wards of the National Cancer Institute, creating a sense of shared purpose and a fragile hope for a brighter future.
As the sun rose each morning, casting its golden rays across the cityscape of Kiev, I would look out the window of the hospital ward, my gaze drawn to the distant horizon, my heart filled with a mixture of hope and trepidation. The road ahead I knew would be long and arduous, fraught with challenges and uncertainties.
But she was determined to face the future with courage, guided by her love for her son and her unwavering belief in the power of hope. She had witnessed firsthand the resilience of the human spirit, the unwavering dedication of medical professionals, and the kindness of strangers. And in those moments of shared humanity, she found the strength to keep going, to keep fighting for her son's future.
The attack on Okhmadit Children's Hospital had been a tragedy, a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the indiscriminate cruelty of war. But it had also revealed the depth of human compassion, the strength of community, and the unwavering power of love in the face of adversity.
The long road ahead would be fraught with challenges, but Oksana was determined to walk it with courage and grace, her heart filled with gratitude for every moment she had with her son, her spirit buoyed by the knowledge that she was not alone in her struggle. As news of the attack on Okhmadit Children's Hospital spread throughout Ukraine and beyond, a wave of shock and outrage swept the globe. Condemnation from world leaders was swift and resolute, but it was the response of ordinary citizens, their hearts touched by the plight of the innocent victims, that truly captured the essence of human compassion. Across Ukraine, people from all walks of life, their hearts heavy with sorrow, and their spirits ignited by a shared sense of purpose, rallied to support the hospital, its patients, and their families. Donations poured in from every corner of the country, from businesses large and small, from schools and community groups, from individuals who dug deep into their pockets, their generosity a testament to the enduring spirit of the Ukrainian people. Social media platforms, once dominated by images of war and destruction, were flooded with messages of support, prayers for healing, and calls for action. Hashtags like #StandWithUkraine and #OkhmaditStrong became rallying cries, uniting people from all over the world in a shared expression of solidarity and support. The international community too responded with an outpouring of aid and assistance. Governments, humanitarian organizations, and individuals from around the world mobilized to provide medical supplies, financial assistance, and logistical support. Their efforts a testament to the interconnectedness of humanity and the power of collective action. Amidst the chaos and despair, a glimmer of hope emerged from the ruins of Okhmadit Children's Hospital. As the dust settled and the initial shock began to subside, the daunting task of rebuilding began, fueled by a shared determination to restore hope and healing to the hearts of those whose lives had been shattered by the attack. Engineers and construction workers, their skills honed in times of peace, now applied their expertise to the task of clearing debris, assessing structural damage and laying the groundwork for a new Okmadit, a symbol of resilience, a beacon of hope rising from the ashes of destruction. Architects, inspired by the courage and resilience of the hospital's staff and patients, drew up plans for a state-of-the-art facility, designed not only to meet the medical needs of its young patients, but also to provide a safe, welcoming, and inspiring environment for healing and recovery. The reconstruction of Okmadit Children's Hospital was not merely a matter of bricks and mortar, it was a labor of love, a testament to the enduring human spirit, a symbol of hope for a brighter future. As the reconstruction of Okmadit Children's Hospital progressed, so too did the healing process for the children, families, and staff who had been impacted by the attack. The road to recovery was long and arduous, marked by physical and emotional scars, but through it all the enduring spirit of Okmadit shone brightly. At the National Cancer Institute, where many of the Okmadit patients had been transferred, the process of adapting to their new surroundings, resuming their treatments, and coping with the trauma of the attack was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, particularly in the face of such adversity. The doctors and nurses, their own lives touched by the tragedy, continued to provide compassionate and unwavering care, their dedication to their patients a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. And the families, united by their shared experience, drew strength from each other, their love for their children a powerful force for healing. The attack on Okmadit Children's Hospital had been a tragedy, a stark reminder of the human cost of war. But it had also revealed the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit, the unwavering power of hope, and the boundless capacity for love and compassion that resides within us all. The missile's impact left a scar on Okmadit Children's Hospital, a reminder of the brutality of war. Invisible scars were etched into the hearts of those who experienced the attack, the children, their families, and the medical staff. The trauma, fear, and loss would forever be a part of their stories, but amidst the rubble, a resilient spirit emerged. The children, despite their ordeal, continued to fight, their strength a testament to the human will to survive. Their laughter was a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in darkness, childhood innocence can shine through. Their parents, heavy with worry but unwavering, drew strength from their children's resilience. And the medical staff, despite their exhaustion, remained dedicated, their compassion a beacon of light. The spirit of Okmadit Children's Hospital, tested by fire, emerged stronger, its foundations reinforced by a nation's support. Once a symbol of vulnerability, it now stands as a testament to resilience, a beacon of hope. The missile attack was a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the toll on innocent lives. Yet, it revealed extraordinary human compassion, community strength, and the power of hope. Okmadit's story is a testament to the enduring human spirit, light piercing through the darkest times. As the children fight for life, they carry the hopes and prayers of a nation, united for peace and healing.